Hello and welcome to the Cracknell Reserve, Panton Cricket Club ground. Now unfortunately we didn't capture the first session here at Channel 8. You Channel 8 viewers would have been watching the Country Hour, so you don't know the score here. As Bellingham comes into bowl at the Roger end, and to the over, Harry Rinier, right arm medium to bowl at the pavilion end. Here we go. We're just getting organised here at Channel 8. Thomastown United, 86 for 4. They lost 4 wickets for 86 runs in the first session. This is session 2. We captured the very first over of the second session. Wicket takers, Bentley. Bentley got his first 2 wickets of the season, with 2 wickets to his name. Bellingham has the other 2. No for Gilmore, none for McDougall or George or Rinier. Rinier into bowl. He hasn't had a lot of bowling this season, and that's the end of the over. Look at change of the bowling. Will Bateman throwing the ball after picking up a wicket last match. Given the ball, which is a bit of a surprise. Harry Rinier and Will Bateman haven't had much of a bowl this season. It's been mostly gone to the main 5 or 6 bowlers. But Mitchell experimenting, which is what you need. And a bad ball down the leg side. A sundry to the score. The first boundary of the session. And the first boundary that Channel 8 has broadcast. Panton are 2 wins, no losses, and 1 tie. Well, we've got a special guest in the commentary box. We've got Cliff Jones. Hello, Cliff.
Yes, just call me Jumpin' Cliff Jones. I mean, the number of times I've jumped at this ground, you wouldn't really read about. It's just coming in now. And down leg side again. More buys. As Keeper Mitchell unable to get to it. This one could go all the way, no? Yes, in fact it has. 4 buys. The other thing I want to mention is, being a special guest, of course, I won't have to do the dishes, and there's something to be said for that.
Panton playing back-to-back matches at Cracknell Reserve, which Channel 8 are broadcasting. Very exciting stuff here. Very odd-looking shot there. End of the over. It's kind of a surprise, really. Score reads about 100 for 4. and you'd think after the first session that Panton are right on top here, but it doesn't seem that way, considering this bowling display we've seen in the second session. It's been a lot of down leg side, as Will Bateman to continue to bowl at the Roger end. And a full toss. 4 runs. Go down leg. There were some real worries about Alistair Bentley's form, but hopefully with those 2 wickets to his name, things are changing, because history will tell you that Panton Hill's opening bowlers aren't known for taking a lot of wickets. Drop catch.
Did you get that one, or is that when you edited it out?
No, I got it. I lost it at first, but then I was able to find the thing, and the drop catch. Very disappointing stuff. It would have really put them amongst the horrors, Thomastown. But no such luck. Well, it's another change of the bowling. Ty Gilmore into bowl. Right arm, fast medium.
Run about!
Reading the scorecard, you'd say it's all Panton Hill, but they're having a go, these batsmen. I can't really see the point of this. Oh, that was a nice looking shot. This batsman at the facing seems to be a big hitter of some sorts.
Yes, he's standing up straight to Gilmore and looking to punch him through the field, and perhaps a little unfortunate that many of our viewers will just wait. Ooh, and is that exposed a weakness there? Many of our viewers would have missed the 2 wickets to Bellingham while they were taking the country hour, but and I understand it was absolutely splendid, some of the things they're doing with tractors nowadays. But that ball then maybe exposed a bit of a weakness on the pads there. Yes. I wonder if Gilmore's going to exploit that.
Batsman exposed all 3 stumps. Maybe he prefers room. Again, finding it difficult when the ball's a bit close to him. End of the over. Well, here we go. Change of the bowling again. I don't like these change of the bowlings. I have to change the title that comes up. Al Bentley, 2 wickets to his name. The first 2 wickets for him for the season. Into bowl. Very passive field. No men in catching positions. All men saving a single in the entire field. We got a gully, point, looks like a cover point, extra cover, mid on, mid off, mid wicket, backwards square leg, deepish backwards square leg, and a final leg of sorts. Obviously, Mitchell must be thinking these batsmen will go for the hoik, miss hit, and get caught in the covers.
Again, it's Bentley bowls. Push back on the offside. You mentioned before about the backward square leg, and I must say that the point field doesn't look very well either.
End of the over. If you're around the Panton local area, why not come down to the Cracknell Reserve? See the rest of this match. Or, if you want to come in later, see the Money Reserve clash. Many Channel 8 broadcasters in our broadcast team call the Money Reserve clash of Mill Park versus Panton Hill the match of the round.
That's nothing to do with the fact that many of the players are overweight.
Got him!
Another miss-hit slog shot. Well, Cliff, I'd have to say that I think that Ty Gilmore is bowling a lot better in this spell than we've seen on previous occasions. On other occasions he just bowls wide outside off and is boring and he never takes any wickets. Now he's bowling at the stumps, attacking.
Bowling to a plan, and one every now and again is not too bad, and it just keeps the batsman honest.
Yes. Saw him.
Really dishonest batsman, this one. We've heard from all reports.
Yes, when he had the new ball in the last game against, who were they playing? They were playing someone, as Gilmore goes into bowl. Gilmore was getting heaps of movement, and the batsman could easily leave it alone because he was bowling outside off. Here, he's going at the stumps, at the batsman, not giving him any room, because the batsman wants room, and he's also being aggressive and making the batsman play.
Yeah, bowling far more intelligent.
Slower ball. Called a no ball. That was a good idea by Gilmore. Gilmore in. Ooh. Down leg side, batsman trying to get out of the way of being hit by that as Bellingham fields it before it gets to the boundary, and a big throw from Bellingham goes over the keeper's head, and the straight boundary is the longest to Panton Hill. Gilmore into bowl. Bentley into bowl.
Watch it while you're in there. Good shot, good. Playing like that.
Bentley into bowl. Remember to email all your Diamond Valley and Channel 8 cricket and other sport comments to our email address at channel8sports@hotmail.com, where you can send in all your opinions on the current issues of cricket and other sports around the local area. And that's the end of that batsman.
Many of our viewers will be rewinding at this point of time.
Well,
Have a closer look at that. Action captured on the Channel 8 camera.
well, with only one camera, you could only focus on the ball, so we didn't see how the running between the wickets caused the indecision. But we saw diving fielding by Bateman, perhaps, and then threw it in to Mitchell, who was at the stumps, and the batsman was out of his ground, out, appropriately given. So the big chug-a-lug slogger, the big ship, has been run out. Unfortunately, of course, because we don't have those standard camera that focuses on the pitch, we can't tell whose mistake it was. But we can say he is out, run out, and now they are 5 down for 110. Well, this is a complete contrast. A big, tall, large-looking, slogging batsman was in. Now we're seeing a short, skinny fella who barely is comparable to the stump's height. Going down leg. Now, Bentley might have a chance against that guy. Ty Gilmore increasing aggression with the extra cover moving into, not short cover, but about 10 yards closer as he bowls. Going down leg. Both batsmen being hit on the pads with the ball going down leg, which is a good sign for people like Bentley, who doesn't get that high arm action and just attacks the stump, ball straight. Ty doesn't hit the stumps as often, so he will have less of a chance of getting out if the guy out bowled or LBW. Gilmore in. Went for the cover drive off the full toss, low full toss. Missed it, dot ball. Slow ball, short, hooked away. Umpire very lenient on the call of wide, end of the over. Bentley into bowl. Ooh, good ball there. Looked to come into the batsman, and the batsman just defended it in time. Bit more aggression being applied here. Short cover and silly mid-wickets. Perhaps they're both silly. Bentley into bowl. They've also got the gully with Bellingham. It's not really a catching position because you never see a catch there, but they try and fill the gap between point and the keeper. Otherwise, the batsman can just look to hit it down to third man for easy runs. Here, doesn't look so obvious. Ooh, good ball there. Although I think the batsman exaggerated that defence. And that's the end of that. The short brown helmet guy.
Just a teeny little super guy now trudges his way back to the pavilion.
Out for a duck. Caught Gilmore at square leg. We did catch that on film. I was able to...
And
yeah, I did it in time.
well done.
Bowled Bentley, which Bentley gets his third wicket of the match, his third wicket of the innings, and his third wicket of the season. His average is now... His average is now below 30. Well, it's definitely below 40 now. Let's see, he has 3 for 80 for the season. So, yes. It was none for 60 at the start of the match, which doesn't give good reading. But he's been able to pick himself up here. And just watching Bentley, Now, he's had some queries about his action, and I think that he's actually slowed down his run-up a bit. Fielded there by Bellingham, going for a run-out. Getting a lot of crowd applause, even though it didn't seem that intimidating. End of the over. What's this batsman going to do? We've seen his last two partners go out since the session's time, and a nice looking shot there, straight to John Legaskic in the covers. A lot of chirping going on out on the ground, which is good to see. It's the Panton Hill way of getting some wickets. Gilmore into bowl. Very hot day today. I'd say it's at least high 20s. And after the week we've had, that's incredible. Incredible heat. We had snow in King Lake and St Andrews just a couple of days ago.
Doesn't seem to have affected the surface here at all.
No, it doesn't look like it. And even if it had, this hot sun would have dried out the pitch nicely. End of the over. Bentley and Gilmore looking to bowl their full 10, which means that they won't be able to bowl that many overs this afternoon in the senior matches. And Gilmore hasn't really been used with the ball, but I know Bentley would be useful for the twos.
In fact, he was penciled in as number 4.
Fourth seamer. Bentley going round the wicket to the left-hander straight away. No funny business about checking what to do. Well, after the first two games where Rowan McDougall took 9 wickets, I was a bit worried about this Panton Hill bowling lineup, that they were relying too much on Rowan, but here it looks like things have changed over the last match and a half. McDougall yet to pick up a wicket this match, and only picked up 1 out of the 14 or 15 they picked up last match. Good signs, and everyone's picking up wickets now. No one's left with constant zeros now that Bentley's got some. Swing and a miss.
Ready to knock some kid's head off today.
End of the over. Gilmore continuing to bowl for his last over of his allocated 10. Going down leg. Yes, definitely worth a shout. The batsman seemed to walk in front of leg stump, but still off and middle were exposed, and it didn't look likely to be out. Top ball. Panton Hill drawing very obvious attention to the fact that they're not scoring very quickly, these Thomastown United. Thomastown... Is it just Thomastown or Thomastown United? Ooh, wide there. Either way, they're not scoring very quickly. Total to challenge them. Cliff.
You would indeed. They be looking at 200, I think. And at this rate, I don't think they'll get that score.
Ooh, swing and a miss.
Let him know, Tom.
Discluding the media, players and officials, I reckon the crowd is up to about 8, which is an excellent performance.
For this time, some people will still be at scouts. And those people obviously will make their way to later, and that's put down.
Drop catch. It looked to be a little bit of a tough catch. That is Legasic. Seemed to be diving forward and unable to hang on to it. This is a batsman that's been in for a while now, and he's obviously needs to release the shackles and try and help his team, which are in the horrors. Defended there by the batsman. Dot ball. Happy to just keep applying the dot ball pressure. Panton Hill. Gilmore in. Nice shot there. It didn't hit the fence. The umpire didn't signal that it hit the fence. And yet, a huge crowd applauded. Maybe just like last time, low standards for the batsman. Now that is 4. And that's the end of Ty Gilmore's spell, I believe. Last week we saw a very interesting side clip where a batsman got off the mark with a nice sweep shot of Bateman, and he got a huge crowd applause. He even rose his bat to the crowd.
For heavens.
Yes. It just shows the low standards that...
shows the competitive nature of the young cricketer these days.
Shows that they're achieving what they aimed for.
The quicker we bring in sponsorship at this level of cricket, the better, I say.
And that
It's an unusual.
seemed to kick at the ball, even though his weight was going in the opposite direction.
No appeal for obstruction.
The gully's been taken out and put into a third slip. Gilmore. And that's bowled. Bentley has picked up the wicket. The batsman, left-hander, bowled middle stump out of the ground. A classic fast bowling dismissal. It wasn't quite a in-swinging York, it was more of a full toss. And the batsman completely missed it. And Bentley has his 4th wicket.
So his decision to go right arm around the wicket, the left hand has been vindicated. And in capturing that wicket in the manner that he predicted. So you've got to give Bentley the points on that occasion.
7 wickets down for about 120. It does not look good for Thomastown, as the batsman for another duck. Bit of a duck pond for Thomastown. Bentley, 4 wickets. Can he get a fifer?
Well, I think he can. Back right arm over.
And that's got to be out. Ooh.
Hit high. That's certainly a shout.
Umpires, especially at junior level, do not like a batsman not offering a shot. Even if the ball misses the stumps by a mile, they still like to give it out, just to stop that bad habit that might get in.
Yeah, it wasn't attractive cricket by any stretch.
But playing the ball on its bounce perhaps, or its line, and it was missing perhaps the leg bail on both cases. The slip's been moved straighter to a more orthodox slip. And a catching mid-wicket.